Hi, Pierce County. My name is Louis Eyrig with WorkSource Pierce, and today I am here with Robin Zimmermann from the Washington State Administrative Office of Courts and Chris Graves from the Office of Public Defense.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for being here. Can you tell me a little bit about what the Office of Public Defense is?
Well, Washington State Office of Public Defense is a state agency that exists to assist persons who are facing a loss of liberty or loss of their parental rights. And we also exist to support public defenders and other agencies with that mission in mind.
That's pretty good. And can you tell me a little bit about what the Administrative Office of Courts does?
Yeah, Washington Courts, our Administrative Office of the Courts, or AOC. So we're kind of a support system for the non-unified courts of Washington State. And then also what we're talking about today is the Blake Refund Bureau, helping those adversely impacted by an unconstitutional drug law get relief.
So tell me a little bit about what you do for the Washington courts.
Yeah, so I work with the Blake team. I'm the external relations liaison, and I steer all communications and outreach efforts for the Blake Refund Bureau and helping those impacted adversely by this unconstitutional drug law.
Well, the reason I think that we're here today and the reason that the Blake Refund Bureau and our Blake efforts exist is because of the Washington State Supreme Court case State v. Blake. And in that case, Shannon Blake had been stopped and arrested, and she had a trace amount of methamphetamine in her jeans. Her contention was that she borrowed the jeans from someone else and did not have knowledge that the illegal substances were present. Obviously, in criminal law, we have what people call the actus reus, so the actual act, and the mens rea, which is the mental state. And you have to have both in order to satisfy that element of the crime or of the alleged crime. Obviously, there's the act of possessing those substances, but she didn't have the mental state. She wasn't aware of it. And Washington State was one of the few states, I think, or may have been one of the few large jurisdictions that had what's known as a sort of strict liability statute, which means that you didn't have to have the mens rea to be convicted of this crime, unfortunately. That's unconstitutional. And so now we are in the process of trying to make those citizens whole, to vacate those convictions and to sort of undo some of the consequences that they've suffered because of that.
That's pretty big. How many people do you think this affects?
Hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, hundreds of thousands. I mean, that's part of one of our challenges right here. Part of what we're doing is trying to determine exactly how many people are affected, but certainly hundreds of thousands, as Robin said.
Yeah.
So those that are impacted, right, and that had this felony on their record, they are now eligible to have that conviction cleared from their criminal record. And any legal financial obligations that they paid in conjunction with that conviction are now eligible to be paid back.
Oh, wow.
So they get a refund. So the Blake Refund Bureau is the refund portion. Office of Public Defense does the first step as far as vacating those convictions, clearing those off your criminal record.
That's amazing work. And so we do have Beyond Boundaries coming up here pretty soon on August 23rd. And you guys are a Justice Champion sponsor. Thank you very much for that. What are you looking forward to at Beyond Boundaries?
Well, I know both our organizations are really focused on the public and clients. And Robin and I also personally like to see good stories of people succeeding, after the effect of the Blake unconstitutionality has gone into effect.
That is awesome. That's exactly what we're trying to do with Beyond Boundaries too. Help them, set them up for success as they moved on with the rest of their life. And for our people that are watching this, what do you want to tell people who are showing up to this event?
One, we're there for them, in cases where they may be facing a loss of liberty, a loss of parenting rights. But AOC, also the Administrative Office of the Courts, they exist to help people navigate through that system as well. Obviously, we're both public state agencies, so we're focused on benefiting the public. And I'd like them to know that we try to take a holistic approach to solving problems. I think that's part of why we're here, working with WorkSource. Part of the individual and their wellness is employment. Part of that also is your criminal record, if you have any, and making sure that that's vacated. And part of that is also navigating through the court system, and that's where AOC comes in. And so, I'd like the public to know that just come see us. We'd like to try and help with those problems as much as we can. And even if it's not for a Blake decision, I'm sure there's something else to
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Awesome. That is wonderful. And thank you very much for being here today and talking about this wonderful topic of trying to serve our community in a very unique way. And so thank you very much.
Thank you for having us. Yeah.
And thank you, Pierce County. We look forward to seeing you at Beyond Boundaries on August 23rd.